G'day guys, we're back with another video, and behind me is the VL. You guys have been requesting this car so much and I'm so sorry. I looked up my old videos and my last video I did on this was a year ago. I can't believe it's been that long. I've been doing so much shit in the meantime, working on other cars. I actually filmed a video on this not long ago, and the first few files I did, the video got really choppy and I had to do another intro for this video, as well as I wasn't happy with the footage, so let's do another one. I picked a great day to film because it is absolutely pissing down. Yes, you guys keep seeing this thing in the background. I haven't done a video on it yet. So this is my 87 VL SL. For everyone that doesn't know, we're doing an LS turbo build on this car, and I'm obviously going to go over that today and let you guys know what the go is, because it's been so long since I worked on this car. The last thing we did was, you can't really see in there, but we did the bigger brake upgrade for the VT of 2 VZ V6 brake upgrade, so a huge upgrade with the Castlemaine kit. So this is the inside. Got a lot of Calais things on this car. It's got the badges, it's got the Calais cluster, it's got a Calais high-rise console. We also have a turbo Calais spare wheel. Actually, I'll show you that now, guys. Calais taillights. So the old owner obviously loved the Calais stuff on the SL. So if we open the boot, there's the turbo Calais wheel in there. I think that's a turbo Calais wheel, but yeah, the tyre is actually from like 1989. Which is hilarious. So I've titled this video in a way to say that there's going to be some big changes coming. I want this car on the road a lot sooner than I anticipated, because I'm sick of seeing it sitting here with the RX-7 over there, and I want to drive it because I freaking love VL so much, always have. And I've had a few of them. This car I know is going to sit for a while if we don't pull our finger out of our ass and get it done. So what's going to be changing? So these two cars here, that one's my dream car ever since I was a kid. And I've always wanted a VL too. So lately I've been going over, you know, how much money I have to put into these cars to get them done. Now you guys know cars aren't cheap, even if you do them on a budget. They're relatively cheaper, but they're still not cheap. So I've rounded up roughly what I need to put into both of these cars. And to get these cars on the road, the way I want them, this with the VL setup, that with the hectic E85 single turbo setup, it's gonna be around 30 grand a car. Now, obviously putting 60K into cars at my age isn't feasible, because it's just, I don't make that much money to do that. So what I want to do is get this on the road sooner, if you know what I mean. So that means we're going to be selling this car. So I'm just kidding. I got you. No, I'm never selling it. I'm never selling it. But this engine, we're going to pull it out. There's an engine stand over the back there. We're going to chuck it on. And then these cars came with a little 6-cylinder, not little, 3-litre RB30. Why am I doing this? Came with a 3-litre RB30, plop her in and send it away. I'm gonna be putting the stock motor back in and getting this car registered on club plates, because to get that car, can you shush please, 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 please? Don't talk back to me. No, it's not, no, that's it, where's my shotgun? So that means, that's it. So even to get this like engineered with the stock LS, massive undertaking. So obviously I want to focus on my dream car over there and put more money into that and get that done. If you guys don't know, I did get engaged recently on mine and my partner's 10-year anniversary, and I want that car to be done by my wedding, which is probably going to be around 2025. So still got a while. I want to make that priority, but in terms of priority, still going to get shit done, but I want the VL to be on the road so I can drive it a lot sooner. So like I said before, I'm going to pull the LS out, which we're probably going to do now, chuck it on the engine stand over there. That way we can actually pull the heads off and do all the work we need to do to get it turbo ready. So the LS build is still going to happen. Don't worry, it's still going to happen. Just a little bit later than down the track. But for now, I'm really happy because we have all the braking stuff sorted. A little bit later, when we pull the motor out in this video, I'm probably going to pull the master cylinder off and the booster, because over the back here we have the VZ master cylinder here. This is going to be an upgraded master with the adapters on there to suit the earlier Commodore lines. The only thing I'm missing at the moment is a VS brake booster. So if anyone's got one of those, if I don't find one by the time I finish this video, because you got to run the VS booster on that setup to make it all work. I'm going to hunt down for an RB30. Hindsight's a great thing, because I wanted to, when I first started ripping this car apart about 2-3 years ago, wasn't even thinking about putting videos up on the interwebs. I was going to put a 304 injected in this, so I just pissed off all the RB stuff. I had 2 RBs sitting here, and I just flogged them off for like 200 bucks each. They're a lot more expensive now, but I want to find a full complete RB30 to whack in this car with the wiring loom, and I've still got all the radiator, everything for it. And over there, you can see where my finger is, that gearbox, that's a manual RB gearbox. So we're going to be manual, we're going to be RB, and we're going to make it a budget dose warrior for now. So get it on club reg, get it done, and then that way we can do the conversion while it's still registered and then we can drive it to and from getting it engineered, to seeing what we need, what we can't have, all that stuff. So it just makes it a little bit easier on the pocket and a little bit easier for my mental capabilities. So if anyone out there has or knows someone with an RB30 NA, it doesn't matter if it's from a 31 or a VL, let me know. I'll be keen to buy it and whack it in this. I think that's all I need. Oh yeah, and a computer, a loom, and a motor. That's what I'm after for this. So if you have one, let me know. And yeah, I'm actually so keen because we've got the bigger brakes and stuff. We can do a lot to this car. Put some center lines on it, you know. I'm getting excited. So yeah, when this motor's out, this engine bay actually is in really good condition. It's just very dusty. We'll have to look over the back here. The paint's actually really good. So I want to give this a nice rinse, clean it. The car is going to be painted Maranello red, but I wouldn't mind getting it on the road the way it is now. Now we do have a bit of rust like here. The paint's all faded here. Bonnet's gone. The roof isn't too bad. The back here's gone because I accidentally poured some brake fluid here, dickhead. And all the paint, you can see all these marks. That's all the paint just cracking through the bonnet, the boot, sorry. So I still need to find things like tail shaft and exhaust. I have most of the exhaust for it, but I've cut a lot of it up to fix other exhausts. But yeah, I don't want to ramble too much more. That's my plans at the moment. Build plans always change, so who knows what's going to happen soon. But at least this car's going to be on the road. I hope you guys aren't bummed about that because it's still going to be LS. It's still going to be turbo. But for now, I'm going to keep it all heritage and make it a VL turbo. I mean, I know they're very common, everyone has one, and they're not very exciting, but I always wanted one deep down, and I want to do that. And at least my partner can drive it because she loves this thing too. So yeah, all right, let's, first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna roll the car forward, take the bonnet off, and then yeah, I'll roll the car out so the boom doesn't hit the top of the garage, and we'll roll the engine stand out and get it all sorted. So I'll get myself set up and we'll come back when we're ready to rock and roll. All right, so I got the car pushed out, got the engine crane set up, engine stand over there, bonnet over there. And then once the motor's out, I've got a wheel over here. I can just sit it on, and then we'll get it all sorted and get the engine crane bolted into the back of it, or the engine stand bolted in the back of it. But yeah, I've got it off some exhaust studs into the head, so it should be enough to get it out. I'll put you guys on my tripod over here, and hopefully you guys can see what the hell is going on. All right, motor's out. I just covered the ports because it was drizzling a little bit, and I've got the intake manifold off over here because this is the old one from my GU. So if you don't know, my GU is LS swapped, and the old manifold had the ports for the gas injection on this one. So I just took that off because it was just sitting on there. I'll have to get a new intake manifold anyway for it, so I'll probably just get a standard one. But yeah, I got to get this onto this, so I'll bolt the rear plate up. And I should have, yep, all the bolts and everything here. Excuse me. All right, guys, so just put the engine on the engine stand. It looks like it's going to absolutely bucket down again. So I'm gonna quickly get this motor inside and get the car pushed back in because it's getting dark now. And I don't want to fill these chambers up with water because we've got the manifold off. So I'll quickly get this inside before it starts raining. Haven't seen this engine bay empty in a very long time. All right, guys, so I've just cleaned up and put the stand and the crane in the naughty corner and the LS sitting here. So this is my little corner I like to work on my motors and stuff, so I'll just leave it here and we'll start tearing it down and getting some goodies for it. The wiring harness for the LS is somewhere in here. I think it's in here actually. Yep, there it is. So that's the loom for this LS, and I've got all spare coil packs and everything, so all the stuff that goes on here. I've got, I think, 4 of those. I've got heaps of stuff for the LS just chilling, injector rail, that stuff. Coming to, it's getting dark now, so hopefully it's not too bad. But yeah, I've just cracked all these master cylinder bolts off camera. So like these ones here, all the lines cracked. I love VL lines, they just all crack straight away. Can you, like, enough? Stop. Substantially easy, well, I can't even English. Substantially easier than most of the Nissan stuff I'm usually dealing with. Because with the Nissan stuff, when you haven't got pipe spanners, as soon as you touch it with an open end or anything, they're round straight off. The VL ones are actually quite stout. Once I pull all this apart, I get it loose, there's actually a rod that goes up from the brake pedal. So I've got to bury my head in that 4-well, and by judging by the seatbelt with how much mold is on it, I'm probably going to lose my left lung. So I'm going to get up there. I've got them, I think I got masks, I think, because I am an asthmatic, so I don't want to die. There's so many leaves in here, oh my god, I gotta, yeah, hit it with a compressor. All right, so to get the master off now, the bolts are off. So there's a little L bracket in front here you guys saw, and all lines are off now. So that should pop off because there's a rod that goes through the booster, and to get the booster off, I got to take the pedal box out. So just careful not to break. There we go. Oh, yeah. And yep, there's a plug here to let you know if your level's low. Okay, that's off. And there's our original, I don't know if it's original, it's PBR master. So that's the VZ. I'm pretty sure I got that off a VZ at the Wreckers, and that is the VL. So obviously the brake lines do route much different. So I think the two fronts go in there and the rear goes up the back. So on this one, I have no idea. I think the rear, I think those are the fronts and that's the rear. So I think we've got to do some massaging, but I think you can make all the brake lines fit the factory. And the good thing is the plug here is the same that plugs into the level sensor thing. So, and this looks much nicer, this this master. So I'm trying to get the best angle here for you, but yeah, so I think you got to make this one go into that one, this one go into that one, and I think that's for the rear. So I'm not too sure. I'm gonna do some more research on it. So before I install it, we'll find out what the go is. All right guys, it's a few months later since I filmed that last video. I've been flat out, so we're back on the VL. The VL, look at it, yay. So I just pushed the XR Falcon out because we moved the XR here now. I just did a video on that before. So now I'm gonna pull the bonnet off this. I'm gonna work at getting the master cylinder out of it, or the booster, and we're gonna rip the bonnet off and give it a good soaking in here, and just, yeah, give it a good clean out because it's disgusting. I'll probably pressure wash first and then push it back, and we'll get that master cylinder out. That way there's no hole in the firewall, so we don't end up soaking the carpet on the inside. All right, so before we do anything, I'm gonna remove all this bloody air horns and shit that's here. Now this did all work, but there's a relay down here. I'll just pull all the wiring out. So I think on the inside here is some 8mm nuts we're gonna undo. At least I thought they were 8mm, maybe they're bigger. I'll get these nuts off and pull that out, but it's still looking nice under here. Bit dirty, but still looking very good. So horns are removed. I've just sprayed degreaser around the engine bay, so hopefully we can see a bit of a difference. All right, let's go. So I got one pass done, looking a little bit better. So now I've just degreased it again, let that soak in, and then we'll hit it again. Got a lot of the leaves and shit out, so still a bit of mud in that corner there, all the dirt caked up on the K-frame there. I'm probably gonna just spray paint that all black, the frame, and then the rack I'll probably do like a silver. Might even take the aircon condenser out because we're not gonna use AC in this. We've got all the AC lines here, probably get rid of them, clean up the bay a little bit, and yeah, get that condenser out and make it look a little bit nicer. I think to get the condenser out, I might have to take the bar off, I'm not too sure. That's all right, we'll do that another day. For now, I just want to get this bay tidied up, then we'll get in there and try and pull that booster out. Oh yeah, so we're gonna get up under that brake pedal and get in there with whatever bolts we need to get into. So yeah, we'll try this. How cool is the Holden floor mats though? What's this? I don't even know what this dial is here. What's that dial for? You guys know? That's your dimmer. What's the dial for? I actually don't know. Keys a minute, see if it starts. Nah, battery's dead. All right. Well guys, this is fun. So here's the pedal where we're gonna take the booster off. I don't know if you can see that nut up here. Oh, it's impossible to get to. And that big thing in the way, that's the column. So I think I need a swivel. I haven't got any swivels here. And I didn't bring my toolkit. It's at my other house. So I don't think I'm getting that off. Look at that rod. Look how much that rod's corroded. Even this bolt here, I can't even get that inner bolt because it's pointing towards that body of that pedal. And my ratchet and spanners just slip straight off that. But that bolt up there, I can't get anything in there because that's that little gap I got to get in there, and I can't get any leverage in there. But I'm going to have a bit more of a play and see if I can, but I don't think I'm getting this out today. But I've taken the other bolts from the outside of the engine bay out, which you can probably see those ones there that go to the outside. So they're out, but I still got to get that out. Yeah, wish me luck. Fuck me. Okay guys, so I've pushed the VL back into the garage. I'm freaking out of breath because I've been shoved in there for so long trying to get that stupid thing out. But yeah, I'm limited on tools, so I can't get that one bolt out. I need a swivel with a long extension. and probably a 1/4 inch more than a 3/8 or 1/2 inch, because it's just, there's no room in behind that steering column to get that bolt out. So booster isn't coming out today, so we'll get that done during the week this week. All right guys, it's me from like a week later, and under here I've got my swivels, and you can see we got that bolt there out, and the one on the other side out with a swivel. And this was our lifesaver. So this 1/4 inch, this extension, and this swivel. I managed to get that out. So I got the pin off the brake rod, which was a pain in the ass, but I got it out, and the booster just sort of popped out. So I'm gonna see if I can get it out with one hand. Oh, that was easy. And there we go. Booster is out. So we got a bit more room in there to work with, and we'll get a VS Commodore booster and whack that in with our new master in the next video. Yay! I also gave the cross member a little bit of a undercoat spray, and as well as the battery tray is a bit rusty. Yeah guys, well here's the VL after a year. It is good to see it, good to work on it again. The mighty RX-7 here. Thanks guys for watching. We'll have another episode on this out very soon. Once we finish all the brake assembly, get the VS booster on there, hook up all the brake lines and get it 100%. That way we know it's going to stop, and then we can put an RB back in it, get it registered, and then whack the LS in. Well guys, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Take care.